y'all. Okay, so I wanted to make a quick video because earlier today, I don't want y'all to feel like I was trying to offend anybody or throw anybody under the bus. So let me be clear on, or clear it up a little bit. So, and this is coming from my perspective, but earlier when I saw y'all post in this message thread, you were like, well, I feel like I suck at this and I'm terrible at sales, so let's make a group. Number one, I think it's great for you to make a team cup group and use each other to learn from, but you don't suck at this. You really don't. And when somebody says that as your upline, it's my responsibility to step in and feel like I want to help you. Feel like you are a strong leader and you're strong in this business. So the reason I asked about team calls is because my time is limited and I can't spend one-on-one time with all of my coaches. It's just, there's not enough hours in the day for me to be able to do my responsibilities that have to be done from 8 to 5 and then fit in my personal Beachbody business work and my work that I put towards our coaches. So team calls is where I do that. That's on Sundays, and we had an awesome Zoom call last night. It was fun. But Sunday night at 9, that's when I get to talk to my coaches and spend that time with them, and they get to learn from each other. And then Monday night, that's when you get to hear from the heavy hitters, people who are really releasing awesome success, and they're telling you exactly how they do it. So you can learn a lot from them, and you can try to do this by yourself, but yeah, I think about it this way, because this is a good analogy, or I feel like it is. If you had a friend that told you they wanted to run a marathon, it's awesome, right? But they said, I suck at running marathons, though. And you said, well, have you been training for it? Nope, not one bit. Haven't run the first mile. Well, you got to train to be great at running marathons. Beachbody is the same way. You have to train. You have to plug in to the groups. You got to plug in. You got to get on team calls and pay your dues to be successful at it. And that was all I was doing because it's kind of for me, I have to do a lot of self-reflection all the time. Am I being a good coach? Am I really doing the things I need to do to move my business forward? I have to think about that all the time. And if I were to tell Katie, I want to be a 15-star diamond Beachbody coach, or I want to be really successful at this, those are some of the things I need to think about for myself. And as my upline, I would hope that she would always be very direct and real with me. Well, okay, let's come up with a game plan then of how you're going to get there. Are you being consistent on Facebook? Are you getting on team calls? Are you running your own? Are you being a great sponsor? And these are things I have to think about. So to revert back a little bit, when I saw that conversation start to come up, I feel responsible to tell you, okay, you can be great at this. Absolutely, you can be great at this. I've never signed a coach on our team that I didn't feel like could be an absolute rock star at this if they wanted it. But they gotta want it. So I was just telling you as to give you the tool, to give you the key to be successful. If you want to be successful, you gotta get on a team call. And I know, heck yeah, I love my family too, and I love doing fun things and spending time with people, and I have TV shows that I love, and I've had to give a lot of it up because I want this to happen, so, and it's up to each individual person. Don't feel like you ever have to explain anything to me at all. You're not my employee, and I'm not your boss. I don't want to be. I want to build a business with people who are excited about this, that they are being the CEO of their own business. But, I come from I'm in a weird position too, because it's important when you have new coaches sign up. It's well, do you want to be a discount coach or do you want to be a business builder? Because it's hard. You kind of toe a fine line between, I want to encourage this person to do well, and I don't want to be annoying about it, but I really need to know where they want to be with the business. So if you're cool with your discount, that's fine with me too. I mean, it's totally up to you. But if you want to be a business builder, then I want to be real with you. I want to be that sponsor that's going to say, okay, awesome. How are we going to get you there? Because I'm going to be successful with this whether you want to be a discount coach or a business builder. Flat out. And you should have that same attitude when you have coaches that you sign up that, don't do what you want them to do. have the mindset, I'm going to be successful at this whether they do it or not, because you're going to find people who do. So that was my only point. I was just coming from that position of, you know, you can be great, and I'm going to tell you, like, there are people on this team, like there are moms on this team, and there's really busy students, and there's veterinarians, and Kelly's on call all the time. She gets called out in the middle of her workout. Sometimes she can't make calls because she's at an emergency visit, but she makes a lot of sacrifices to be on those calls. So, because she wants to be successful, and I make sacrifices too. So you really have to think, like, do I want to run the marathon? That's it. Do I want to run the marathon? Because if you do, you got to train for it. And that's all I was saying. But I hope this cleared it up a little bit. Don't feel like you have to explain anything. I'm just trying to help move you in the right direction of where you want to go. And if it's not to build a business with Beachbody, that's cool with me too. That's it. Bye, y'all.